three name, it's you can say my favorite. The first is Madan Mohan, because Madan Mohan is my Ishta. Second is Krishna, because this name is most powerful name of Krishna. And third is Shyama Sundar. This three name is most favorite for me. I love this three name. It's very important. What I am doing every day, at the early morning, I am reciting from my memory Gurudev Ashtak by Vishwanath Chakravarti. It's most important. Every day I am reciting Damodar Ashtak. And then Radha Kavach and Chatu Pushpanjali by Rupa Goswami, because it's very sweet prayer from the heart of Manjari. So I love. And I got this attachment with Chatu Pushpanjali from my father. He used to chant every day, and how beautiful he was chanting. So I got that attraction. So every day I am also reciting this Chatu Pushpanjali. And then Nrsimha Kavach. Because actually Sridhar Swamipad, also this lesson I got from my father, because we are giving lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is said that if you really want to give lecture about Bhagavat, you need Nrsimhadev Kripa, because who was the first commentator of Srimad Bhagavatam, who gave the first explanation of Srimad Bhagavatam, and his Sridhar Swamipad in Vaishnava tradition. And his sister was, he used to worship Nrsimhadev. So that's why I'm reciting every day Nrsimha Kavacha. Also I have attachment with Nrsimhadev. So it's very important, all those prayers for the devotees. Not only for the devotees, for everyone, I think.
And the Damodar Ashtak on the whole year you chanting, not only on
Damodar Ashtak, whole year.
The whole year.
Whole year, every day. Not only one Lila, actually. There is my favorite Lila of Sriman Mahaprabhu, that is the discussion between Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy, which is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 8. Then Haridas Niryan, this whole story, how Haridas Thakur, he left his body, and how Sriman Mahaprabhu, he carried his body and he started to dance. Then he arranged this Vaishnava Seva Mahaprasad. So it's very beautiful story. And by this story you can see how he was attached with his devotees, followers. Sriman Mahaprabhu, how merciful he is. Because we know Haridas Thakur, he used to always chant Mahamantra. So it's the attachment. And some more Lila, Rupa Shiksha, Sanatana Goswami Shiksha is just the advices. But the most two chapters is touching my heart, that is Haridas Niryan, this Haridas Thakur stories, and Raya Ramananda Samvad. This. Oh, there is so many Leelas. There is so many Leelas. How he preached Harinam and Prem together with Haridas Thakur. the Leelas of Ujjagai Madhai, the most merciful Leela that they hit Nitai Chand. He was bleeding, it was bleeding there. Then also, he gave them Harinam and Prema. After that, they changed their life, their mood, everything. Everything of Nityānanda Lila, it's really very touching, and it's showing how merciful he is to his followers. So mainly I'm reciting that Nityānanda Stak. It's very beautiful. Yes, always, always. Sometimes he's really very strict, but most of the time he was very loving to all of us because he really loved us. There was deep attachment, deep love. Still, I'm feeling my father is always with me, together with me. Whenever I will start my lecture, I can feel that my father, who is my main Shiksha Guru, and my Diksha Guru, both, they are with me, always. So, actually, all my lesson, maybe I got all my scriptures lesson from my Acharya Dev, Prabhupada Nishit Goswami, but the guidance, main guidance, I got from my father. How to preach, how to behave, how you can deal with many types of people. Because every devotees, they have different mood. So how to deal with them? Because in our line, you know that so many people, they will come. So they have different types of mentality and mood. And we have to digest everything. We have to tolerate everything. Sometimes it is intolerable. But then also, with smiling face, we have to tolerate this. And I got everything from my father, this, how to do that. Mainly about the organizations. He taught me how to control the organization, how to run. Because Haribhakti Pracharya Sabha, it was very good organization of him. So, in that way, most of the time, most important lesson I got from him. For life, for preaching, for my Siksha, everything from him.
Thank you.
It depends on the acceptance, how you are watching everything and how you are accepting everything. That's the point. Because if you just make yourself like water, then you can adjust any situation in any place, anywhere. We have to make ourselves like water. Water now, there in this glass, so it's shaped like this glass. If you put in that bowl, it will shaped like this bowl. So we have to make ourselves, and we can do it only by taking shelter on Guru, mainly Mahamantra. Mahamantra make us really very cool and very peaceful. And Mahamantra giving us that power of meditation. If somebody is really taking shelter on Mahamantra, so he must have that power. Certainly he can focus, he can decide very quick. Never they will be confused or doubtful in their mind, because always duality is working inside us. If I can do or not, no. Mahamantra will remove, taking shelter to the Guru will remove all the negative energy from inside. So always you will be positive. And this positiveness is the most important power of our life. If you are always negative, success will never come to you. Because your mind always will say no, no, no. First you have to say from your inside, yes, I can do. Then you can do. Yes, I'll do. Then that desire will appear. Then the support also, blessings, mercy will come. When first that desire will appear, I'll do. And I have to do. But if there is such kinds of confusion, is I can do, if I can do or not, then no support will come to you. Because already you are confused, already there is negativity. If you can live in positivity, then always light will be in front of you. There will be no more darkness.
Not so easy, no?
It is not so easy, but not so tough also. Not so difficult to make it possible. Western country, when I came here first time, my flight land there in Frankfurt first. And before that, with foreigners, I start to deal with them because so many foreigners before that they went to our temple for study from me. So already I know the mentality of the Westerners because long time. But I've listened so many things about Western country, this. And when I came here in Frankfurt, then I found all those stories are 80% they are like stories. Not truth is there. 80% is like story, but it's really very beautiful. It's really very beautiful. So many things to get from them. Mainly how to activate, how to do work, the dedication for work. So I got this inspiration. I love it. It's really, I love it. Okay. Chapter or canto.
Yes.
10th canto. 10th canto. In 10th canto there is many chapters. It's very favorite. The first 9th chapter of 10th canto. It's Damodar Lila. Then 21, 22, 23 that describe 3 Purva Ragas. The 21 chapter of 10th canto is Purva Raga. That means love before they will meet with Krishna. The first chapter, the description about the Brajavadhus, who are the married girls there in Braj. The second chapter was very small girls, that Braj Kumarika. And the third chapter, the wives of Brahmanas, that Brahmapatni. So these 3 chapters about Purvaraga are very beautiful, I love. And then 5 chapter of Ras Lila, 29 to 33. Then also some chapter is there, chapter 80, 81. It's very important chapter. And also some other canto, like canto 5th, that is Ajamil Uddhar, stories of Ajamil. It's very interesting. Stories of Bali Maharaj, Vaman Avatar. It's also stories of Prahlada, Hiranyakashipu, Uddhar. Yes, that is. But my favorite canto is 10th canto. Yes, we are actually the same person. That is true. Our manjari swarup. Maybe it's given after a long time because Pran Krishna Babaji got his manjari swarup from my father, and me too from my father. But there is a long distance gap, near about 40 years or 35 years of gap. But exactly the same things. Name, seva, body color, dress color, mood, everything are the same. And yes, it is possible, because if in one person there is 3 different person is there, so in 2 person we can see Nitai Chadha and Janamama, both are Ananga Manjari. Nityānanda Prabhu and Janamama, both are Ananga Manjari. So same Swarup will be in 2 different person, and in one person, 3 different person will come. Just think about Ramananda Roy. Ramananda Roy in Gaura Lila. Okay? From previous Lila, Purva Lila, there is Ramananda Roy in his Purva Lila, he was Vishakha Shaki. Arjuna Manjari and a friend Arjun, these 3 different persons came there in one form in Rai Ramananda. So it is possible. Same person will go to different person. Actually, he is my old age. In my life, most of the time, until my marriage, most of the time, actually my father decided everything. Also, to whom I marry, she was also chosen by my father, not by me. He decided when I'll marry. I didn't say now I'll go to marry, or he decided no. That time actually I was not prepared for marriage. I asked to my father maybe little bit later, 2-3 years later. No, I decided already, because I'm arranging everything. It's not for you. It's for Madanmohan Seva. So when he said it's for Madanmohan Seva, so decision is there. So never such kinds of conflicts arise or came in my life, because when I started my preaching, that time just I followed my preaching the way. Never came such kinds of conflicts in my life that I have to choose one and I have to leave one. No. Because always I go with one track. There is no different tracks that I have to choose. No, always. From my childhood. when I was just 7 or 8 years. So my father, not only me, to my brothers also, my father said, you have to follow Seva of Madanmohan. And you born in Nityānanda dynasty, so that is your responsibility to continue this preaching. Money you can earn in any way, by business. Also so many people that doing earning money in different way, good way, bad way. So don't run behind money. You have to follow your responsibilities. You have to follow your duty, Madan Mohan Seva, and you have to follow the dynasty of Nityānanda. And your main seva is preaching, and for that you have to go everywhere. So you have to prepare yourself for that. So since I was so small, again and again he said, so my track was fixed that time. Otherwise, in front of me, there are so many choices, I have degree about photography. I got the scholarship also in photography. I got scholarship from my study Sanskrit. I got scholarship to come here in Germany to study, and if I'll continue this all scholarship like photography or Sanskrit study, so now I can earn every month more than 5-6 lakhs. But in my brain, in my heart, it is there. I have to preach. Don't run behind money and fame. Your duty to preach.
What age you got married?
That time I was 27. Yeah.
Thank you.
It is 27. 97 I got married, and I born 97. 72, 97.
25.
No, not 97. Yes, 97.
Right. 25 then?
25.
Okay.
Not 27, 25.
Good.
Not one, there is so many. The most happiest memory when I saw my daughter first time, just after she born. She was so beautiful that time, and very good, very small. So that moment is the most happiest moment of my life. Because it was unexpected. There was some problem. She was in hospital, my wife. So that day actually, 3 days she was suffering from that pain, and doctor was waiting that it must be normal, she will born. Doctor doesn't want to do any surgical way. But it was going to very dangerous situation. Whole night I was there at the hospital, and at the early morning, maybe 3:30 or 4 a.m., I go back to home, and I decided now I'll go to doctor and I'll say some strong word, because now the situation going to the danger position. She will die. And just after I finished my anik and puja and everything, I came to hospital and I found already born. She born. So it was really unexpected. And so I was so happy that time. So that nurse, I went there, and just 2 minutes before she born, and nurse just came out with that new baby to show me. She didn't know that I'm outside or not. She just imagined maybe her father is outside. And I was actually, just that time I went there on the door of that room. What do you say, this room where the baby is born. So, nurse came out, then, oh, you are here. No, your daughter. So I was so happy. All my money was in my pocket, I gave her. Because it's some kinds of rituals. When we'll see the first baby, so we're offering, we'll show that nurse or some daima to show the money. So take out all the inauspicious things from her. So how much money I used in my pocket, I have, that time I had. So everything I gave to her. So this was the happiest moment of my life.
So nice. Thank you. Ankrita would be happy to hear this, I think.
Best trip? Where?
Whatever.
Best trip. In preaching, always, all my trips for preaching is best trip. But just in the time of Corona, that time we went with some Delhi boys. Very few. That means we were there maybe 20 or 22 people were. And we took the date that Braj Parikrama, 84 kosh. And we enjoyed so much. That time I had problem with my feet because just before that I got a big accident, car accident. So then also I had problem. But with that bandage, I went up to that Kedarnath and so all those mountains, Charan Pahari. We enjoyed so much. It was one of my best trip. That Chorus Cross Bhaja Prakrama. And in preaching, always, whenever I will go to Bangladesh, northeast side of India, so all those devotees, with all those devotees, I am enjoying all those moments. Fascinates. It's very difficult to answer because if you just say the fascination, some acting are there. So many things from the society to accept, so many things to reject. Because acceptable things nowadays, the people, they are more attached with their work. If they will do their work in positive way, that is good, it's acceptable. But most of them, they're very limited focus to achieve. Only they're thinking for them, own self. That means selfishness is working in every heart nowadays. It is not acceptable. But how they're doing, that is acceptable. I love this. Dedication for their work, thinking, planning for their future. Before it was not. Before most of the people, they are working with their emotion, most of them. So that emotion, most of the time, they got that blockage in their life for their emotion. But nowadays, people, they are not thinking about any emotion. They have to do, I have to do this, so no emotion are there. They are going with that. Emotion is good, but not always. Not always. Where we have not to, actually, where we have to use our brain, there we are using our heart, and where we have to use our heart, we are using our brain there. That's the great problem. It's completely opposite. But then also, I love the dedication for their work duty. It's acceptable, and I'm watching, and I'm also accepting so many lessons from different people, how they're doing, how they're dealing. So it's also lesson for me. This deity, according to the history, what we got, actually this deity, Radha Madanmohan, it was not from Bengal. It was before. The history of Radha Madanmohan, it's near about 350 or 400 years old. The deity by wooden. But the shape, the deity, the style of the deity is not Bengal style. Because it was in Rajasthan. So deity styles of Radha Madanmohan is like Rajasthan. Big eyes, like this. But how we got Radha Madanmohan? I am telling you the story. When my great-grandfather, Prabhupada Pran Gopal Goswami, he was only just 6-7 years old, where he born in Dhaka district. That time it was Dhaka district. Subdivision was Manikganj, but now Manikganj is district. In that village of Bhutani, that village name was Bhutani, he born, my great-grandfather. And there is a very big tree, banyan tree. Still that tree is there. Still that tree is there. So my great-grandfather, he used to play with his friends in that field. And one day they are playing. Suddenly he got darshan of Madan Mohan in that tree. Just after he watched the deity there, he was completely unconscious. So when he got sense again, then everybody, they ask. So the friends, they call the parents. So his mother came and put water, and so after he got his consciousness back, so he said, you know, one deity is there. Where? In that tree. Which deity? I don't know. His name is Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan. Still, that tree is known as Madan Mohan tree, you know. Still now, because nowadays there is no Hindu parivar, Hindu family, but the Muslim also, they are worshipping that tree. When any new calf will born in their house, new baby born in their house, so the first milk of the cow they'll offer to that tree, Madan Mohan tree. The first blessings they will get for their babies from that tree, Madan Mohan tree, although they are Muslims. So he got this darshan first there. Then after many years, 6-7 years, his mother has to shift from there to Kolkata for his studies, and there was some problem with the neighbors and family members because his father just died when he was very small. So his mother, Sharada Sundari Devi, Kartamata Goswamini, she just shifted to Kolkata for his study. And Kolkata is very near from Nawadwip. So when he grown, my great-grandfather he grown, then one day his mother and Gurudevi also, she asked to him, Pran, we are very near to Gaura Dham, Nawadwip. So I have this desire to take darshan of Srimad Mahaprabhu there. So they came to Nawadwip. Only for some days. It was not that time fixed that they will start to stay there in Nawadwip for their life. And they stay, it is a very near place from our temple now, Barakra. So my great-grandfather Premgopal Goswami and his mother, both of them, they were stayed there in Barakra. And every day, my grandfather, Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami, he used to go to take stan in river Ganga. But where is our temple and where is the Garbhagriha, where is Madan Mohan right now? There was only one hut of one Babaji, Krishna Chaitanya Das. And after that, until Ganga, there was forest. And some dangerous animals also were there. So the devotees will go to take bath there, river Ganga, they will not go alone. They will come and they will wait there in that courtyard of Babaji. So when 7-8 people will be there, so they'll take some sticks from there and they'll go to Ganga. After taking bath, they'll come back and they'll keep the sticks there in that ashram, then they'll go back to their house. So Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami also used to do that. If he came alone, so he'll wait there. So one day it was very sunny day. Already in Nawadwip, because after he came to Nawadwip, he started to give lecture in Mahaprabhu temple. So very soon, most of the people, they start to know who is Premgopal. Everybody start to love him. And he got the identity of him, that he is from Nityānanda Family. So everyone respected. So one day it was very sunny day, summertime. So he was seated outside alone. So Babaji, he called him, Prabhu, outside is very strong sun, so please come inside. When some more devotees will come, you can go. When he entered in that hut, he found that Madan Mohan. Same, this deity. And he recognized, oh, you are here. I took your darshan when I was so little, so small. So from that day, every day Prabhupada used to go inside, he will offer pranam and he will stay, sometimes he will sit sometimes in front of Madan Mohan, and he asked, what is the name of this deity? Babaji said, Madan Mohan. So Prabhupada, he got that maybe there is some connection is there. Same deity, same name. Why I got darshan when I was very childhood? Maybe there is connection. So after, in that way, he got that very deep attachment with Madan Mohan, you know. After 1 week, he got a dream from Madan Mohan. you just go to Babaji and ask, I want to now get seva from you. At the same night, Babaji also got that dream. Now, you just give my deity to Pran Gopal and go to Radha Kund. Now, don't you engage yourself with the deity seva, just go your deeper bhajan. Go to Radha Kund and continue your bhajan there. But both were confused. After they will wake up at the morning time, both were confused how they will say it. Prabhupada, he was thinking, how I can say to someone who is worshipping a deity, because there must be attachment. And Babaji, he loves Madan Mohan so much. How I can say, give this deity to me? And Babaji was confused. How I'll say this Pran Gopal to Prabhupada, that now I'm giving my deity, because he came here only for some days. He will not stay here in Nawadwip. So how will say, I'm giving my deity and now I'll go to Radha Kund? But after some time, both of them, they said, I have to say something to you, together. Okay. So Babaji first, he explained his dream. You know, I got a dream from Madan Mohan that I should offer his deities to you. So Prabhupada was so happy. He said, I got the same dream. So next day, with this heart, with this small land, Babaji, he just made some will, that paper by government, and he offered everything with that land, that small land, that only that place where that hut was, that garbhagriha, and some land in front of this kutir, the small lands. By paper, he wrote everything to Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami, and then he said, now I'm free from all my bondage, so now I'm going to Radha Kund. And he went to Radha Kund. Then extra lands, Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami, he bought that extra lands, and then he built that temple and the house also. Then he decided to stay there. So in that way, Radha Madanmohan came in our family. Actually, you can see there is one small Singhasan just beside of Radha Madanmohan Singhasan. There is one big Gopal. That Gopal is our deity from our family tradition. Because when Sarada Sundari Mata Goswamini, Karta Mata Goswamini and Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami, they came from Bangladesh to Kolkata, they brought that Gopal with them. It was our family deity. Radha Madan Mohan we got from Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami. But that Madan Mohan, that history is 400 years old. That Babaji also got in that way. Because that it says that this deity belongs to one royal family from Jaipur, and that royal family, they offered this seva to their Gurudev, to Madan Mohan, and Gurudev, he gave this to his disciple and to disciple. In that way, this deity came to Nawadwip, deity of Radha Madan Mohan, and Prabhupada Premgopal Goswami, he got this seva. A very nice story of Radha Madan Mohan.
What was the name of the Babaji again?
Krishna Chaitanya Das, I think. I have to see.
Wow, thank you. I remember you told this story in Nawadwip.
Yes.
It was a long time ago, and I think maybe somebody doesn't know this, but it's very beautiful. Very fun.
So, Jai Nitai, Hari Bol.
Thank you so much.